Hello, friends. We are learning about pain behaviors. Let's start with understanding that anything we give energy to, it grows. Pain is an energy as well. If you give it too much attention and energy, it will grow. And when you don't, it will shrink. It's also true that when you feel pain, it's tough to focus on anything else. And the longer it continues, the worse we feel. This leads to a vicious cycle. We ruminate, we catastrophize, imagining the worst possible outcomes. And pain demands a lot of attention. It's a multifaceted phenomena, not just a sensation. But pain is a perception as well, and a motivation too. For sufferers, every aspect of their lives can center around pain. They can give you every detail of their condition and describe in exhaustive detail about what they're feeling. We've all known someone like that. One client said to me, "I have a pain on my left side. It's so deep that even the tests don't show it. My doc says that the tests are all normal. It's probably a muscle pull." I don't really believe him. My parents don't believe me either. Do you think I'm dying? This might sound funny, but the preoccupation with pain sours everything in our lives. The anxiety level goes up, the stress level goes up so high. Even activities that we've enjoyed earlier, little hobbies, or our friends, they offer no relief. It affects the quality of our life. Actually, many other effects too. Your activities are reduced. It may affect your sleep and appetite. And most importantly, pain robs us of the joy of our relationships. We withdraw into ourselves and disconnect from our loved ones. The underlying effects of pain are undeniably on our emotions too. Most people who go through long periods of pain may begin to feel helpless and pessimistic to change the condition of their lives. Feelings of inadequacy begin to emerge. But there's a deeper truth, and that is that subconsciously, people use pain for their advantage. How, you may ask? By playing manipulation games, by pretending, making the other feel guilty. Like saying, "You're never there when I need you," or playing the victim. "I had to do this all by myself. I feel so alone." Or pretending ignorance with complete innocence. These are all games that people play. Ultimately, all this is to get what they want. And that is attention. It's a power play. But why play these games? Because they are unable to get what they want from any other positive means. It's a sad situation, really, because manipulation doesn't work for long. It's unhealthy. So what's the solution? Instead of preoccupation with pain, you may get preoccupied with progress. Do something every day that benefits you instead, even if it's small steps. That way you can recognize your own strengths and heal from within. We all have the ability to recreate ourselves, and so do you. Remember, pain is a storm that passes, like everything else.
That was this week's episode for the Cellular Alchemist podcast with spiritual psychologist Ritu Malhotra. Don't forget to follow the podcast on your listening app so that when the new episode drops, you do not miss out on the chance to change your life by changing your beliefs.